Hi everyone! Long time no vlog or no update or something like this. So today I'm bringing you my update on work in progress pictures. Recently I started quite a lot of pictures, so I thought that this will be the great opportunity to show you what I'm working on, and it will not be like only 1 or 2 pages. I also am filming the video about all my work in progress pictures, and I counted 120 unfinished pictures. Could you believe this? I didn't count some of these I will show you today because I started these pages after I counted all these unfinished pages, so I didn't put them on my list yet because I plan to finish them as soon as possible. Yeah, so today I will be showing you mainly the pictures I want to finish soon. Yeah, and everything new that I have. But first of all, let me show you my workstation. So I'm actually working on this picture, and I do a lot of pictures on Patreon. So this is one of the pictures that will be soon on Patreon. And I was using alcohol markers on the whole picture, and then I am going over with colored pencils. By the way, this is from the Forest Song coloring book, and this is where I do my swatches when I'm choosing pencils for the pages. So yeah, this page is almost full, and on the other side I also have something, and this is actually the page by Mariola Budek. And the reason I'm using this as a scrap paper is just because this is only a basic cardstock paper, and after I printed a whole bunch of coloring pages, really long time ago, but I printed a whole bunch of coloring pages on this paper, and then I started to color one page, and I realized that the paper is really bad. So I'm using all of these printed pages as scrap papers because I don't want to waste paper, you know. My headphones! Here I have my headphones. So if we go across the table, then here you can see my 2 lights, beautiful lights, and my napkin holder and some pencils actually, and I'm not using them. I don't even know to which pictures they belong to. I have no idea. I have some card here, and I don't know which page I was coloring with this. So it doesn't matter. I will figure out eventually. Here are just some stuff, you know, just some mess on the table. And here is the pile of the coloring books I prepared for you today. So let's look at them. So you already saw this page. Another page is in this coloring book, and I still didn't look out for the name or for the author. Yeah. Anyway, I am doing this page. So I did the watercolors on the background, and I have to give a huge shout out to Maya from Colored by Maya channel. I will put the link to her channel to the description box because she does amazing job. In one of her videos, she showed how she is masking the other pages if she's using watercolors. So she will not have any bleed on the other pages, which is what I am always struggling with. And I don't know how I was never thinking about this option, because I'm using masking tape on the opposite side to not have any watercolor transferred on the page, but I never actually thought, but maybe I did in the past, but I forgot about it completely. Anyway, I saw that Maya did this, and that's how she's protecting her pages, and that's so wow for me. Look how messy I am with the edges. I don't always want to have a border on the page I'm doing, and this is such a brilliant idea. Like, thank you Maya for showing this. This looks like kinda simple page. I think I will be able to finish it soon. And I really like how I did the background. I was inspired by some picture, but I don't remember which at this moment. It doesn't matter, right? So the next picture is in Eriy, but I don't know the name of the book. I'm sure you know it, just because of all these illustrations on the cover. And again, I covered the pages. And I'm doing this picture. And I used metallic watercolors on the background. Look how it shines. Wow! So yeah, I think this will also be quite quick and simple picture. I plan to use some greens on the bamboo and some reds, I guess, and gold. But yeah, maybe I will use green or some another color for the cloth. At this moment, I plan to make it red, but you never know. And I was so lucky to get all the Eriy books and this one as well on Facebook Bazaar, actually. We have a local Czech group and some lady was just selling those books for half of the price. So I didn't wait a minute and ask her if they are still free. And I was so lucky to get at least a few of them, because most of the books that she was offering were already gone. And actually she colored one of the pages in this coloring book, and I wouldn't usually get the book if it would have some picture colored, but Eriy books are kinda pricey here, and also they are not always available. So I took my chance. I also have this book by Eriy, but I have no picture colored in this one. Oh, and this is also the picture that the lady colored. Here is only what I did. I tested watercolors. I wasn't sure if this paper can hold water. So are you ready to see the result of using watercolors? Ta-da! Kinda good. The paper isn't even curled. Like, amazing. This is the Japanese version. I think I have something in Worlds of Wonder. Let's see. Yes! I have this page and I love it. I didn't do both pages as one because I want to use different color combo. And I always thought like this page isn't appealing to me. I always thought like this is the least page I would color probably. But as always, my taste changes all the time, and I decided that I must color this page because I just found the palette that will fit perfectly, and that's actually this palette. It's also important to say what tape I'm using. So this is pink Tessa. Tessa, actually the brand Tessa, they have several tapes, but the pink one is low tack. And you can find it on Amazon. This tape is the best I have found. It's low tack, but it holds great on the paper. It will not harm the paper and it will just do its job. Then I also have this beige tape, but I don't know the brand. I think I got it from a local shop or something, and I was just looking for low tack washi tapes or just tapes. And this one is also quite good, but I think that Tessa is better. So what do we have here next? I think, yeah, I have some pages unfinished. Like I started this years ago. You can see the style. Where is any drama in this picture? It's so flat. Anyway, I want to finish the rest of the page, and I kinda like the background. I was using acrylic paint and then the dragonfly, or how is it called? The brand that has these sparkling acrylic paints. And maybe I could color only one of the pictures now, and after the year I could finish another one, and after another year I could finish another one and see the progress. Anyway, I have this picture on my channel, and yeah, all the pictures are on my channel or on my Patreon, so you can check it out. I ended up having this coloring book on my pile. I'm not really sure because I didn't start anything, but I have something. Ooh, something unfinished here, like this double page. So maybe I wanted to finish it. I'm not really sure. I didn't color much in this book. I should have something. Oh, that was all. All right. Oh, now I have something kinda popular at this moment. So the coloring book is Find Color by Gugeli, and it's still not finished. You can recognize this character. I was inspired by Mira from K-pop Demon Hunters. I love the colors, the color combinations, and I already created several color palettes that are still in progress, but I will be sharing them probably on my Patreon. Because it takes kinda a lot of work to create proper color palettes and choose the matching pencils. So even though she doesn't have the exact hairstyle, but it's kinda similar, and she doesn't have the exact clothes, I tried to make it in the same colors. Well, maybe the shirt could be more black, but I will be using pencils on top of it, so I will make it darker. This character, she didn't wear shoes like this, high shoes. She had completely different shoes, and you will see it in the video. But I made her these shoes to match the character. I really enjoyed doing this with watercolors. Oh, and actually what's important to say, I did the base with Ohuhu acrylic markers. Ohuhu already has these markers, but they released the larger pack. So now you have a pack of 48 markers. And I will be doing a review on these markers. The first take I have from these markers is that they are just amazing. Anyway, I was using them for basing the full picture. I also blended with these markers, and I was really surprised by the blendability of them. But still, there are only 48 markers, and you can see from the card that we don't have any really dark purple, for example. So I was helping myself with Ohuhu alcohol markers. I went over the acrylic markers with alcohol markers, and it worked. And you can see the result on the hair. I was really surprised how well it worked. And the best thing is that the acrylic markers actually created the protection layer, so the alcohol markers didn't bleed. You can see some bleeding through, but that's caused by two situations. This huge spot is on the place where the paper is a little bit damaged. You should see it. I don't know if I erased something here or what. And then here, these strokes. When I was using the alcohol markers, I went beyond the acrylic markers. So yeah, these areas were just unprotected. So that's kinda a cool trick. Rooms of Wonder by Johanna Basford. I am using this coloring book for doing my color combos of the week. So this is for the week 3. And I'm running this combo of the week on my Patreon, actually. And there should be one more. Ah, yes. This is for the week 2. And I love this color combo. I will be doing the rest of the page as well. But, you know, I always find the best picture for the palette. So it can take some time. And Dark Fairytales by Kerby. So I have 2 unfinished pages here. This is the first one, and yeah, I started this page kinda a long time ago, but I love the colors. And it was, I think, first time I was using light fast pencils. And the second page is this, red shoes. So I did the base with Inktense, Derwent Inktense, even on the corpses, or on the girl and corpses. Now I'm going over with colored pencils. What I have to do is the background because the background is for now only the Derwent Inktense and I need to add some pencil work as well. And as you can see, I added some strings on her hands. So my idea was to make her as a puppet. You can see there is no hand in it. It's kind of dark. Yeah. And I did her skin in those grayish colors because I wanted to indicate that like she is dead straight from the beginning. She is puppet and she's dead and now she is just vanishing. Kinda dark page, but I like it. I also plan to use some acrylic paint or maybe oil pastels or something like this for the smoke. Now, I don't know why I have alien worlds here. Oh, yeah, because I was showing this page that I did some time ago. And I have some unfinished pages here as well. Oh, but also some finished pages. I really like pages in this book. And I thought that I could go back to this coloring book and yeah, finish some pages, but not only finish the pages, but you know, color some more. Totally forgot about this page. Ah, this is also unfinished. I started this on live stream. It's at least 1 year ago. And this is all the Inktense work. So only Derwent Inktense. And I remember that I was stuck on this because I wanted to make it as a sun, but I still wasn't sure how to approach it. Here is another picture finished. Oh no. So this is the page that I done for Patreon as color along. And this is all, well, almost all oil pastels. And I was varnishing this page with Royal Talents liquid oil pastel varnish. But you can see it's not of very good quality. It's made specifically for oil pastels, but it causes such a damage. Like, look at this. And I was using parchment paper as well to divide the pages because I was worrying that it can like stick together. Anyway, that's the reason I bought the satin glazing liquid by the brand Golden, because I saw some other people using this. It creates matte effect and I don't know, it seems to work. So as far as I tried that on few pages. We will see in long run if this is really worth it, but let me know in the comments if you have any experience with this medium. Another pages I have in Jewelry Box by Hanna Karlzon. Well, maybe only one page, I'm not sure now. And this is the page I started a really long time ago. Oh, this one. And I just cannot make myself to finish it. It's almost finished, so I don't know why. Anyway, this book has so many beautiful pictures. I would so want to color all of them at once. Well, I have something in Sägen, probably. Let's see. And in this book, there are also so many beautiful pictures. I think I had something... Oh, yes! This page. So this is what I want to finish because I already published the first part of the color along on my Patreon. So I think I should finish it to have part 2 actually. Now I have this book and it is so simple but brilliant. And I have 2 pages already. I just love the giraffes and I saw this color palette and I thought that this is the perfect color palette for giraffes. Actually, I wanted to make it differently. I wanted to have the background like from the turquoise to the yellow. But in the end, I did it only like this. So I have blue on the bottom going through turquoise to the light blue. This is the second page. It's almost done. So I was using acrylic markers for the background and Karin brush markers for the flowers, leaves and butterflies. And now I am going on top with colored pencils. So I love how colorful is this page. I don't know, I just think that this kind of coloring books is so relaxing. Another book is Moon Valley by Maria Trolle. Oh, and I have 2 pages. One will be for full color along on my Patreon and the second will be for my YouTube. But as you know, I do full coloring videos with color swatches from my YouTube videos on Patreon. So basically both of the pages will be there. Anyway, again, this is such a beautiful book and I have so many plans. I actually have plans for all of my coloring books. I just don't have that time and opportunities to color like all days long. Now I have this Korean coloring book and this is something like You Are My Star, and I started the page a long time ago and I want to finish it. Maybe because of the K-pop Demon Hunter, but I cannot confirm or deny this. This character is just perfect Jinu, right? In his demon version. So I will just add some patterns on his face and voila! Also, I bookmarked one page and in my head this is Zoe and Mystery Saja. I will just put some hair and some bang on him, you know, I will just cover his face with hair and voila! Alright, last coloring book that was on the pile, Romantic Country. I did this page. It's on my Patreon already. And now, oh, this is my latest page I did. And I think this is, yeah, that's it in this book. I don't have any new pages, but I really like this double page and I am thinking about using oil pastels, especially for the background. I'm thinking about the galaxy again. What else, right? And I also love this page, but I see it with Derwent Inktense and with colored pencils only. No watercolors and no oil pastels because it's kinda detailed and we don't have any large areas, but maybe acrylic markers would fit nicely as well. This is few days later, so I thought that I could give you an update on my another whip. So this is how the page looks like after I used watercolors. I was using the Kuretake Gansai Tambi, and what I noticed was really interesting, it bled through on this page. But if we look at the page I colored with White Nights watercolors, it didn't bleed through. Well, here is a little bit of bleeding and here as well. So I probably used heavier amount of water, but overall the page is good. Not like with this page with Kuretake. And also the page is more buckled. So I think that's because of the type of the watercolors. Maybe Kuretake, Gansai Tambi are a little bit different. Maybe I used more water. So yeah, that's something you should keep in mind if you would want to use watercolors in this coloring book. However, this is still not anything horrible. I think it can be easily covered with colored pencils. So these were my current work in progress pictures and hopefully I will finish some of them soon and I will not be adding more and more of unfinished pages. So have a awesome day and bye bye!